Can the defense make adjustments here? That's caught. It's Armstrong. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks right for a quick completion. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grabbed by the receiver. Scooped up in the defense. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Simon. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He's got room to run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Simon. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Longhorns are on the move here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff running right. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handing off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The sure hands. It's Winston. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down. They'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket, fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. We'll try to run it with the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. This time, a completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Bringing it out, it's Armstrong. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off, finding some room at the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll test the right side here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand it off for a draw. Breaks free. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. Dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Easy. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He can go. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Short clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking tackles. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Armstrong. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. So the clock has stopped and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Crucial third down play coming up.
Let's go.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Their last chance here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Charcoal.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Wildcats. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.